Okay, welcome to CYB 673. This is a D2 session. We will be starting on March 13th, 2017. My name is Stephen Pearson. I am your primary instructor for this course, and you'll find my biography and all the information about me over under the instructor info tab on the right hand side of your Engage screen. We'll be doing everything from Engage, so hopefully you have your login already and have at least had a chance to go in and look at Engage and see what's inside of your Engage portal. So I'm going to run through just a few things here real quick. I want to talk to you about kind of the way I plan on grading and the way I plan on reviewing your work, etc. First of all, understand that my whole grading and structure for this is based on this being a master's level course. Okay, this is not an associate's or bachelor's degree. This is a master's level course, and I will expect master's level thinking, reasoning, deduction, all of the things that that you would normally expect from someone who would call themselves a master of this field. So when you leave out of here, you guys will be peers in my field, and I want to make sure that when people ask you where you went to school, and you say, "Oh, I went to Utica," and people look at the work you do and understand that we gave you the opportunity to learn and produce quality research and quality work. So I do grade. I think I grade fairly. I do grade rather strict. I do have a model that I follow, and I'll go through the rubrics that I use. And I use the rubrics because it takes all of the politics out of it. If you meet or don't meet, you'll get the grade you deserve for the work that you've done, and then that will be what you get. If you have a concern about that, you're always welcome to get a hold of me and let me know that you have a disagreement, or you get a hold of the school and let them know that you have a disagreement, and then I'll provide them your document and my rubric, and they'll figure it out. Haven't had that happen yet, but that is certainly a something that you can do if you need to. I've been in this field for 30 years, doing computer crime investigation. I own my own company now, High Tech Crime Institute. I'm an adjunct professor for Utica. I do blogs on computer crime. I am a NATO special consultant, so I go to NATO and I speak to NATO on cyber forensics and cyber crime, integration of small unit tactics inside. I was in the Army, leaving out of Army CID at Fort Leonard Wood after 23 years working there. So I think I have a pretty solid background in this, and I really hope I'll be able to bring some value to this course for you. This is your course, and I kind of got rid of all the kind of negative stuff up front, because I want to tell you, I want you to have fun in this course. I want this to be entertaining for you. I want you to find the value of the principles of cybercrime investigations. I want you to learn some stuff here. I don't want this to be a check-off course where you just got to get through it. I really want you to dig in and learn some of the theory and learn some of the things behind it, because this is the baseline stuff that makes or kind of you're going to follow for the rest of the time that you're doing any type of computer crime investigation or computer processing with an investigative tint. All right, so let's get started here. So get started, we're going to go to getting started. And under getting started, we have a whole bunch of stuff for you. The syllabus and the course scheduler here. They used to have some more information here, but I think they've moved that over to our weekly or our chapter 1. And let's see, we have our course syllabus. You have your week overview, the objectives, all the stuff. under the syllabus will tell you what we're doing and how we're doing it, the book we're using. And I'm really excited. We're using a brand new book, which is written by Taylor, Fritsch, and Liederbach, Digital Crime and Digital Terrorism. It's brand new, 2015 textbook. And compared to what we were using before, I think you will find that this book is extremely good. The syllabus will cover all of the parts that we're going to be going through. All right. Go back here. Course schedule. The course schedule and course layout is in here. This is a Utica has increased its standards for discussions. We now have 2 discussions per week. So you'll see that you'll have a couple of discussions in each week. Chapters for the first week, for example, are 1, 3, and 10. We do provide you some additional resources, which I'll talk about in a minute. And then we have discussion 1 on gaps and discussion 2 on warrantless searches in week 1. And as you can see, as you go through the schedule, we have different requirements for each week. You see that we have choice theory, but you'll find that just about every couple of weeks you're going to see a paper that's due. Okay, week 4, I believe, is our first assignment, which is research assignment 1 on Tor, and you'll be writing a paper, looking at Tor. The second one should be in week 6, and your assignment or your writing assignment for week 6. I'm sorry, we moved it down to week 8. So you're kind of we got this finalized today, and I'm just making sure we're going through it here. You have your assignments on crime scene investigation 3, and you have your research assignment 3. So week 8 is a real busy week. Along with all the other readings and all the stuff that you have going on, you also have a parallel case that you'll be running as a part of the criminal collection and prosecution, and basically you'll be running a small computer crime investigation, which is actually very cool. It was written by Professor Patarni, and he did a great job putting that together, and I'm excited to be using that in this course. Okay, so as you go through, you'll see that we have several different things to look at, and if you see anything in there that is confusing or doesn't look right, please let me know, and we will get it corrected. Again, this is all brand new. This is a brand new shell, brand new assignments. So again, week 6 you get your research assignment 2, and then week 8 you have 2 larger presentations that need to be brought in. Okay, so that's our course schedule. So let's head back out here. Course resources and fundamentals. So what I did under here, or what I did in this area here, is I provided you with just a ton of resources for APA, because you're going to be writing everything in APA, and APA is it can be challenging if you've never done it before. Most of you should have done it by now. There's a online research presentation that we did for Utica residency. I would recommend you going through this. This will give you a lot of information on how to use tools like Zotero and Mendeley and Google Scholar, etc. And go through some of these other documents we put up here, especially if you're having an issue with APA. I put a ton of resources up here for you. Here's some example, the Utica APA format templates here. Discussion post template is here. Online practices for APA, best practices, and then down at the bottom we should have our rubrics. So if you want to look at the rubrics for writing a lab report, writing a report, or doing a discussion, these are the rubrics that I'll be using. And these 2 here are pretty much the only ones I'll use in this course. This one we used in some of our lab-based courses, but these 2 here are really the ones that we'll use for this course here. All right. If you have any questions or you're trying to get a hold of me, You can post things in the post. And you can see we have 8 unread posts, and this is on the 12th, so I'll hop in there after we get done here and answer questions. But the easiest thing to do to get a hold of me is to send me an email. I get it on my phone, I get it wherever I'm at, and sending me email is really the easiest way of getting a hold of me. You can send it through the mail. You can go in your inbox and send me an email, or you can send it directly to me at sfpearso@utica.org or edu, excuse me. So either one will allow you to get a hold of me. In each one of the course modules, you're going to find that we basically kind of laid out the way the week should go, and it should flow just about the same for every week. The learning objectives, we're going to tell you those right up front. Then we're going to have the week 1 questions and discussions, and those will be listed for you. It'll tell you what you need to do to accomplish the discussion forums, what we're looking for, and how to how the grading will be done on the discussion forum. Then we have our week 1 readings. Obviously, these are the readings that you'll do for the week, which is Taylor and Frisch, chapters 1, 3, and 10. And I've also put in here electronic resources. These are links out to YouTube videos that cover stuff that's going on here. So if you've got a little bit extra time, I would certainly recommend going through and watching these videos, because you will find they kind of lead to the topic of hand, and we provide some more research or some more information. One of the biggest things you're going to find when you're doing papers with me is I require you to do research of empirical evidence and journal articles. If you are used to quoting news sources, if you're used to quoting your brother-in-law or your mother-in-law, or somebody that told you something really cool and important, that's not going to fly in our course. I'm expecting you to use the library. I'm expecting you to find resources. I'm expecting you to find information that has been vetted by your peer or by a peer. So we're going to be doing peer-reviewed articles and peer-reviewed articles only. Okay. All right. So assignments. Then next on the agenda tells you where we're going. The assignments block. These are the 2 discussion groups. First one is discussion of gaps. This gives you a very clear understanding of what we're looking for, what the question is. So on this one, it says, after completing your reading, conduct initial research, give a definition of cybercrime. What gaps exist in understanding of digital crime? What can be done to address these gaps? Provide examples of various cases which support your answer. How did these gaps impact the way these crimes were investigated? Okay, so on these discussion groups, as you can see, we're expecting you to go out and do a little bit of research. This isn't going to be, well, I think, my mom thinks, my dad thinks. This is, what can you prove by research? Again, I don't really care right now, you're a student, what you think. I want to know what you can prove, what you can argue using the known research that's out there, and I need you to be able to articulate that and put it into a clear context that other people can read and see what your argument's about. Okay, so with that, I will tell you, I think we're going to have a really good course. I think you're going to find it's going to be challenging, and I also think that you're going to learn a lot. I look forward to answering any of your questions, and I look forward to interacting with you as the course goes. And we will come up week 1. We probably will not have an online meeting, but weeks 2 through 8, we certainly will have a weekly get-together. We may have one week 1 if we can get the time down quick enough for the course, but we certainly will have one starting week 2 through 8. Okay. Again, you can get a hold of me at sfpearso@utica.edu, which is my email address for the school. And I look forward to being a part of this journey with you. Thank you, and See you in school.